Did you know that the love and obsession for cameos started thousands of years ago, well before Victorians fell in love with a cameo like this? Cameos were actually carved in ancient Greece, Egypt, and Rome, and early examples date back as far as the 3rd century BC, when artisans carved pieces into actual semi-precious stones like sardonyx, agate in this case. They often depicted gods and mythological scenes. They were tiny storytelling scenes that actually displayed and honored deities and a cultural identity. Leaders wore them to show and signal authority, whilst wealthy collectors, enjoyed their beauty and the status they gave them. Some even served as talisman and were seen as protective pieces that would protect the wearer from evil. But early cameos were actually not made from shell at all. That came much later. It was actually hardstone and the layering and coloring of it. Things like agate and, even sardonyx and many other stones that really gave so much beauty and depth into cameos. They also required a lot more skill than shell cameos that we saw later that were so popular during Victorian times. During the Middle Ages, they lost a bit of their popularity, but the Renaissance brought it right back to us. It was when wealthy Romans and merchants rediscovered beautiful cameos, and they became quite the status symbol. Cameos were prized in European courts, and even Catherine the Great had quite a collection. How the cameo craze went from Renaissance to an absolute love during Victorian times, that we should talk about in part 2. See you soon.